bro. Okay. Do I got to go record now? Why I got stop streaming on there? It say stop streaming in the auto stop. Yeah, I stop recording yet. Oh, start. I put start. Hold on. Okay. No, start. Start recording. Okay. You sure? Because it say stop record. Oh, that's what push it to stop. Yeah. Okay. East side, west side, worldwide. The old late night OG LA Ron show. Getting ready to go to the fight tomorrow. You know it's right here in Arlington, Texas. Finna go see what Jake Paul and Mike Tyson gonna do. I think I want to see who the winner is. I want to fight the one that's I actually called Paul out about 5 months ago. I think I'm in shape to do it. I'm ready to do it, but I think that I see Mike Tyson just slapped him upside the head. I think that it's going to be a good fight. I think I'm gonna try to get there to see it live. Me and a couple partners supposed to roll up there and take care of a little business. Where's mine? Okay. Okay, you know, I've been out 9 months, and 9 months ago I was eating these right here. These and those. I used to eat a lot of these sardines. I'm kind of blessed to be out of jail and being able to eat regular food. But I ate these for 30-something years. They had stopped selling them in the open up can. But I had seen these today, and it was reminding me of the hard times that I went through. I remember when Biggie Small used to say I used to eat sardines for dinner. You know, birthdays was the worst days. And I didn't celebrate my birthday for like 30-some years. Even when I got out, I was so used to not celebrating my birthday that I didn't want to let nobody really know that I had a birthday, you know, and I'm a Virgo. But I just want to let all the guys know that was in prison, that's out. Because I started off in Terry Hut. I just want to show people how blessed they is, because one day we was in jail eating these sardines right here, and you know, I was a couple times I went to the Jewish services in Pollock, and they used to eat grape juice, drink grape juice, and eat crackers and salt. But why do the Jews practice on Fridays eating salt, juice, and crackers? It's to remind them that they was in slavery in Egypt. And this is to remind me and remind all of the guys that did time with me and did time in those federal prisons and state prisons, the women and men, that this is a reminder of us being incarcerated, eating out the can. I know a lot of times people don't realize what we was doing inside of prison, and now when they get to the streets, they take everything for granted. They take women for granted, because when we was in jail, we didn't have that luxury. But now we on the street, and a lot of guys a lot of women, you should understand women, that a man will treat you a little bit better after he done been away from you so long. He appreciates you. I know I appreciate women. And a lot of times women get on your nerves, but I'd rather have a woman on my nerve. It says, I'd rather be on a rooftop in peace than being in the house with a riotous woman. And when I got out of jail, I would rather have both. A riotous woman to be in my ear, because when in jail you don't have no women. But I just want to let the million black men know that's incarcerated in the United States. It's 2 million and some incarcerated. But I want to let a million of us know that, brother, you can be in prison eating these sardines and crackers, and when you get out, you got to remember, something got to remind you of where you were for all those years. You really got to understand, a lot of times in jail, they feed you all those starches to try to kill you. But these sardines and crackers and a little bit of coffee, it's sustained me for 30-some years, because I refuse to eat potatoes, beans, rice, and bread. All of those starches. The meat was terrible. I lived off of these cans right here. And a lot of times I be wanting to do a lot of things, but I have to realize that this can of sardines remind me, when I was in the store, it took me back to the times when I couldn't afford a lot of things in the store, and I would just get the main items, which when I didn't want to go to bed hungry, I would get sardines, crackers, and peanut butter. And I just wanted to reminisce on how far I done came. I would like to thank all the people that listen to the show. I would like to thank my manager. I would like to thank my parents, my friends, because 9 months ago, I was in the federal prison eating fish, mackerel. They had mackerels in there. And I know a lot of times dudes get out and they be having the cars and the jobs and a lot of things, but you got to have something to remind you of being incarcerated so you won't go back. I see a lot of times guys take advantage of their freedom, and I wanted to really talk about these sardines. One thing about packing sardines in a can like this, do you know when they packed us up on them slave ships, our ancestors, and brought us over to this country, we have to be mindful of that. We was brought over here. We got to be mindful of we was packed up like sardines in a can. And you know, I have to really understand that, and we have to really understand that we didn't got too comfortable in this country. I heard a guy today talking about the hope addiction that we have. His name is Dr. Ricky Jones. And I was listening to his stories about how black people have got too comfortable and how letting Donald Trump win might be the formula that we need to really get ourselves together, to really be unified. Every virus has a true serum, or not a true serum, an antidote. And I think Donald Trump might be our antidote. because I see how people is really taking this hard. But when you is sick and tired of sardines, when you're sick and tired of the Democrat Party keep using us, we told Joe Biden, we told Obama, Bill Clinton, we're going to give you one more try. And you took us for granted. Now you finna suffer the consequences with us. Now you finna see the real America. Make America great again. We was in slavery, sardines in a can coming over here, packed like sardines in them big old ships. Do you know, I was studying how many police departments they had in the United States. And when I was studying it, it was talking about those police departments used to be slave catchers. And let me ask you this here. You had a thing called the Fugitive Slave Act. How could you have a Fugitive Slave Act when the slaves you was chasing was stolen from the beginning? Do you know what receiving stolen property is? We was stolen property and we was sold into slavery. But you can't sell stolen property. It's against the law. You got to remember, people, we were slaves. We was brought over here like sardines. And when we was in prison, we was eating sardines. And now we finna be another, we got to be another tight group because we got Trump president. And we finna see what he gonna do. But the Democrats, you had a chance. You had eight years of Democrat presidency, and you took advantage of our votes. You took advantage of everything that we thought you was gonna do. Now you seeing, and now you want to blame everybody for your messing up. You want to blame all the black men. Well, the black man didn't want to accept the woman, the black woman, because of this. You know what's so crazy, right? Stuff happens. Shit happens. But you gonna understand, the word says you gotta have peace that surpasses all understanding. Maybe this loss to the Republicans, to Trump, might be that. Maybe this loss will remind us of being in slavery or being under the Jim Crow laws that the Democrat put in effect. I sat in prison 30-some years waiting for them people to open the door. But guess what? I seen everybody was waiting on Obama. I wasn't waiting on Obama. I was waiting on Jesus. Because I had been in prison so long, I had got a peace for Jesus. I remember one day I was reading an article and it was talking about Jimi Hendrix. And Jimi Hendrix was talking about, at a concert, he said, if anybody out there can lead me to a certain kind of peace that I need, holler at me after this concert. And I will listen to you. But guess what? Jimi Hendrix died that night. And Jimi Hendrix never had an opportunity to get that peace that surpassed all understanding. I got a peace with this election. I know a lot of people was acting crazy and saying stuff and different stuff, but I got a peace that surpasses all understanding because I'm not waiting on nobody else. I'm waiting on Jesus. You can wait on Obama. You can wait on Michelle. You can wait on Beyonce. You can wait on all these people. But do you have a peace that surpasses all understanding? That whatever they do politically, it ain't got nothing to do with you. It says, obey all the laws of the land. It don't say that. It says, obey those who are in authority. Because if we obey all the laws of the land, some of the laws go against our religion. Some of the laws go against our principles. Some of them laws go against our morals. See, that's one thing about Donald Trump. A lot of those laws that they was putting in effect, he didn't listen to them because he didn't want to obey the laws, but he obeyed those who in authority. That's why he went to court. That's why he went to court, sat there and didn't say anything, because he was obeying those in authority. Now he's the authority. When they get ready to put these fish in this can, they got to be a certain way, a certain amount, so it won't be overran. It's authority putting this in here. It's a system they use. And it's a system for a guy like Donald Trump to get into office and be the authority and implement it. I didn't wait on Obama. I wouldn't be talking to you right now if it wouldn't been for Jesus. Let me show you something. You see this right here? We must pass the Reverse Incarceration Act if we want prison reform. This is a 94 crime bill that Bill Clinton and Joe Biden put in effect in 94. Look at that. Look at that bill right there. Y'all look at that. This would locked up your brothers, sisters, uncles, cousins for 30 years. You know why I like fighting, boxing? Because one thing about fighting and boxing, at least you was fighting. You didn't lay down. Fought for 30 years trying to get out of prison. You know how many times I was denied? Over 50 times. But guess what? I knew one day that I was gonna win, because I had won a couple times. But today, I put on a good shirt because I really wanted to address the issues that really needed to be addressed. I really wanted to talk about issues where it's relevant. Because hanging out late night with the OJ LA Ron show would be when I was in prison, I used to be up at night where everybody else was asleep. Now I'm up at night where everybody else is asleep, trying to get some good content out to talk about what's really going on in society. Do you know in football, the object of the game is to make the quarterback think that he's passing when he's really running the ball. And when he's running the ball, he's making you think that he's passing. That's what they're doing in America. They're making you think that they're running when they're really passing. Okay, let's see what this is. See what this caller say. East side, west side, worldwide. Got a couple of callers calling in. I got some guys calling in that they told me next time I do a late night show to let them know that I would be calling in, talking to them. But the heck? Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight. I really think. I know they kept showing the same reel over and over that Mike Tyson was gonna do what he was gonna do. And I really hope. What happened, man? Oh, you want to play games, I see. Yeah, okay, we should have said something, man. I was wondering where you went. Okay, I do that. All right, thank you. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that was one of my nephews. He wanted to go to the fight with me. Let me call my nephew and see if he gonna go. He said he was gonna go with me. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna call some guys tonight, and I might call an old girlfriend and see how good I was to her when back in the day before I got locked up. Okay, here we go, right? Let me see what this guy talking about. East side, west side, worldwide. Late night with L.A. Ron. You don't stop it. Man, this guy ain't calling. This dude used to be rich, right? He was rich, you know what I'm saying? Nephew, what's up, man? I'm on live right now, man. What's up, man? What we gonna do for tomorrow, man? All right, I'm glad you told me early enough. You ain't gonna be able to make it, huh? Okay, all right, yeah, you should have told me earlier, man. That way I could found out, you got me a ride, man. That's right, man. You ain't got to worry about it. I'm gonna go there and represent. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm live right now. I'm going over, a few things, man. And I'm talking about these sardines right here. You ever ate some sardines? All right. Did you know that? Did you know we was packed up like sardines when we came over here on a slave ship? Well, how old are you, bro? And you know that history, right? Do you know that these sardines right here, we used to eat these in prison, and this is reminding me that when I was in prison, but now I'm on this talk show. I'm on this show right now. So this is a reminder of me being incarcerated for 30-some years eating sardines and crackers. Yeah. Yeah, man. I never thought that I would be out, because when they give you a life sentence, they mean that. You know what I'm saying? They trying to kill you one way. Well, let me ask you a question, bro. If one day you woke up in the morning and you got ready to brush your teeth and there's some glass in your sugar, you finna brush your teeth and you look on your toothbrush and there's some poison on there, what would you say? But hold up for a minute. What would you say if you went to make your coffee that morning and you got ready to put the sugar in the cup and there's glass in the sugar? But let me ask you another. What if you went to your car and you wouldn't start, you raised up the hood and a bomb up under your car? What would you think? What would you say was going on? Yeah, that's what is going on in America. They trying to kill you. That's right, bro. All of those warning signs is death. But guess what? If you see the warning signs and somebody trying to kill you, but they can't kill you, you know they try to kill Jesus, right? How many times do you think they try to kill Jesus? No, they killed him one time, but he didn't die. He could die second. But how many times they tried, but they couldn't do it? Okay, you know, they tried to throw him off a cliff one time. They tried to assassinate him. They tried to stone him to death. But guess what? They couldn't do it. You know why? Because he was supposed to die on the cross. Hold on for a minute. Yo. Okay. All right. I got to take these things out my ear then. Oh. Hello? Hello? Yeah, man, they got me up late at night, man. I'm finna take these speakers out so I can hear you. Whoa. All right. Hello?
That's cool.
Yeah, I had to put you on speakerphone so they won't think I'm talking to myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
See, but you know what's so crazy, right? You're a young man, and I'm glad that you got, you know, you be having some good answers because a lot of people don't know that they trying to kill you.
Yeah.
You know.
I think about that every day. Like, I be like, man, even the food that we eat, I be like, man, wow, what's the reason for them to do, like to do the shit that they do?
Yeah.
Like, slow death.
Yeah. That's just like saying, do you know what would happen if everybody in America had money? What you think would happen? Everybody was rich. What do you think would happen?
If everybody was rich,
yeah.
I think, to be honest with you, I think, I can't even say nothing about the crime rate. I don't know how that shit will go.
Okay.
But something telling me that it'll probably be about the same. Or,
well, let me explain this to you. When I was in prison, man, it was a guy came in from Argentina, right? Well, let me ask you this here. What do you think would happen if everybody in the prison system would turn Muslim?
If everybody in the prison system turn Muslim. Yeah,
or everybody in the prison system would turn Christian or one of those religions, what do you think would happen to the prison system if everybody turned Muslim?
Yeah, that's something to think about. I don't know. I think it'll be less incarceration.
Okay, now watch this here. Check this out. If everybody was in the country rich, you wouldn't have nobody to work.
That's facts.
Because everybody rich already. They don't need no job.
So everybody can't be rich.
My point. So they're going to make some people, not make, but statistically or really in reality, somebody got to be poor.
Yeah.
In order for them to really appreciate being in the country or working for their money. So it's got to be poor people. Now, if everybody in the prison system would turn Muslim, wouldn't nobody be smoking, drinking, shooting dice, playing sports, doing none of these things because you wouldn't even need that many police.
Right.
Because
it's against their religion, right?
Yeah, ain't nobody doing these crazy things in prison to make the police put you in the hole, write shots, and do all this stuff. Dude will be praying 5 times a day, studying their Quran, being on their thing, and there wouldn't be no activities in the prison that would make the prison want more security.
Yeah.
So when you see, I remember it was this guy came from Argentina. He said that when he was in Argentina, he was like a bandit bank robber. He said the whole prison became Christians, and they had to let everybody out.
Yeah.
See, a lot of times things happen for a reason because it got to be the yin and the yang, that cause and effect. You see what I'm saying? Because if everybody would go to court and beat the court, wouldn't nobody go to jail? That's why they got an 85, or I think Gucci Mane said 95% conviction rate, the feds.
Yeah.
Because I remember when they was finna close the feds down in 87, they only had 15,000 people in the feds. They went from 15,000 to 218,000. So the federal government keep on adding all these laws. First, they didn't have nothing but white collar. Then they added guns, bank robbery, drugs. Now they got pornography. The guys that own the line, pedophiles. And now the system is just keep on 5,000 people coming to the feds every month. And they might let out 100. But they bring in 5,000 because they got a bunch of county jails and county facilities around the country. They feed this thing like a beast. When they say the belly of the beast, this is what they mean, the prison system. Because it's a beast. It's hard to beat. This is not like the state, man. I remember back in the days, you can go to the state 3 times before you go to state 3 times, 4 times. You go to feds 1 time and never get out.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you doing tomorrow?
I gotta take him to school in the morning, and then I'm just gonna be running around, running some errands and stuff, trying to get this department together over here.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you a question, bro. I know you're a young man, and you trying to raise. What, you have a son?
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's 5.
Okay, 5. This is to all the fathers out there. 5 years old. This is how we can change America around among black men in America. You ever heard of a bar mitzvah?
Yes.
What's a bar mitzvah?
The bar mitzvah is like when I guess like most of the time you hear it from like rich people, which like kids having that on their 16th birthday or something like that.
That's when a Jewish child become 13. He become a man, and he got to quote a certain law, right? But they put money up for their kids. Now, a lot of times people don't know what they say, but a bar mitzvah is when they become a certain age, they become a man. Do you know when black men become a man in America?
At the age of what, 12, 13?
Well, what makes him a man at 13? 8, 12.
It makes them a man because that's when they can get, well, no, I guess they old enough to go to prison, right?
What you say?
They old enough to go to jail.
Nah, you old enough to go to jail when you 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It depends what you do. You go to jail anytime. But your mother can come get you when you're a juvenile. But you know that. Well, let me ask you this question. When did you become a man?
I feel like I became a man when I got moved out of my mama's house.
So you trying to say when you start accepting responsibilities?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this here. Do you know that in other religions they have things that make them men? When do a woman become a woman?
You say the what?
When do a woman become a woman?
When she hit puberty, right?
What's that?
She get that period.
Okay, that means she can have babies.
Right.
And when you can have babies, now you're gonna go through a hell of a pregnancy, and you're gonna have to push that baby out, right?
Right.
That's a woman though. But when a man, what do a man got to do to become a man?
Oh, you saying when he can make a baby?
Nah, I'm just saying the woman got to go through some pain.
Right.
She got to start menstruating and everything, but she can have babies now. But do you know that there's no process in America for black men?
I'm pretty sure it ain't.
Okay, now watch this here. Do you know we have a process, but we don't use it in America?
Right.
All right. Now in Africa we got a process. What do you think it is? What do you think it was in Africa?
They process of. What you mean? What you asking me? You saying when they become 13, something happened to them. When they turn 13?
Yep. I'll let you know if you don't know. We can peel this. Huh?
Oh no, they do that at birth.
What did you know? That's in America, but in Africa they do it at 13.
Oh, okay.
You was right. You was right, but you just say, now, when do we get circumcised in America?
At birth.
So we don't feel nothing, right? It's right after birth.
Right.
So we don't feel nothing, right? We don't go through nothing.
Stop whining.
You hear me?
Yeah.
So if we was in Africa in a hut and got circumcised with a knife with no anesthesia, and it's 30, 40 young men in that turning 13, somebody gonna be crying, right?
It's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt. That's what in Africa. That's what the process was. Pain. See, in America, it's no pain because it's no process. That's why you see a lot of these guys shooting each other because they be so angry and man, and then they shoot somebody with a gun. It's a thing. It was like showing a little bit of man. That don't make you a man. That's you just hurting another black man.
Yeah.
But it's no process in America because when you read these books on them, Nelson Mandela and different things like that, they tell you that in them books. But I don't see a lot of these black men letting their sons know that. And then another thing is, man, I know a lot of times, man, you be wanting to keep your kids real clean and real with the new Jordans, with the new this stuff that. But
Yeah.
we got to really understand, man, economics. We got to get and put our kids in. We got to put a trust fund, a college fund, and a retirement fund when they're a certain age. Just put a little bit in there. You ain't got to put a lot up in there. That way, when they get ready to go to college, they have some money.
Yeah.
Because if you don't put no money in a college fund when they 4, 5, it's a thing called a compound interest. And if you put some money in there, then you won't have to pay for their college because it's going to compound interest.
Yeah. Okay. See, I be learning some shit, man. I be trying to I already know you. I'm pretty sure you read a lot while you was in there, so shit, you got a lot of knowledge.
Well, that's what I'm trying to get out to my people because it seems like they always complaining about everything, but they don't put their money in the right place.
Yeah.
They always talking about what everybody else doing.
Yeah. So what you think about this election?
I just did a 15, 20 minutes on why I think that this should be something that a learning stick for us because actually it's nothing that they can do to us that ain't already been done to us. We don't own nothing in America.
Thanks.
What we own? Nothing.
Shit, you only own your house.
Listen, you'll never own nothing in America because you got to pay taxes.
Exactly.
Now check this out. Now let me hit you with this right here, young. It said Albert Einstein said the most amazing force in the universe is compound interest. Why is Einstein talking about money?
Yeah.
Why is a scientist, a man that invented parts of the atom bomb, why is he talking about compound interest? I thought electricity, water, power was the most amazing force in the universe. Why is Einstein saying that? And listen to this. I got out of the Navy in 1909. I started saving money the next year in a bank account. Then eventually in a 401k. The company matched 50% of every dollar. See, why you think Einstein is talking about, why is a mathematician talking about money? Everybody know Einstein for creating bombs and different things like that, but in reality, he knew how much it took to get him out of poverty, how much it took to save your money and be able to buy a house, a car, a lot of houses, because you got to put your money up somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit. And that's something they don't teach us. Like, they need to teach that in school, but I don't think that'll never happen though.
Do you know you got to be taught economics? You can't just learn it on your own. Why do you think they teach history and all that stuff, but they don't teach economics?
Right.
See, if you taught economics, or you taught putting money up for when a kid is born or when they right after that, you wouldn't have to worry about all this crime.
Exactly. So the success rate of a black family would be a whole lot better.
Yeah. Now let me hit you with this one. This is a good one right here. Now, they put me in jail for saying I was a kingpin, a thug, right? Let me show you this here. Let me read this to you right here. It says Walmart gets its bank in Mexico, right? The Walmart family, they the richest people, one of the richest families in America, right? Now watch this here. Walmart tried to enter the U.S. banking business, but it gave up in 2007, pulling its application after endless outcries from domestic retail banks. Now, its founders more than receptive audience south of the border. In November, Walmart de Mexico opened its first consumer bank, de Blanco, Mexico in Toluca. The company plans to launch 80 more by the end of the year. So you mean to tell me that the Walton family couldn't open a bank up in America? Why you think they couldn't open a bank up in America?
That's a good question. I would say, I think it's damn.
Wow.
Maybe they're taking advantage of foreign countries or something. I don't know. I'm not sure.
No. They open up a bank in America. And listen, it said, let me. I really want the audience to get this. Walmart tried to enter the U.S. banking business. So you mean to tell me, do you know that the bankers is exempt from the RICO statute? But that's what they doing. Them is real thugs in the banking business. So you mean to tell me you bullying Walmart family and didn't let them get a bank? Because if they know if Walmart get a bank, they gonna take over the banking business.
Yeah.
See, we're in the wrong business. They locked me up for selling drugs, and they ain't got no drugs and nothing off me and all my property, none of that. But they said I was a drug dealer, but they could accuse me with that. But look what these dudes doing to the Walmart family.
Yeah.
Walmart tried to enter the U.S. banking business, but it gave up in 2007. So you mean to tell me, Walmart, Mr. Banking Business, you can put your money in their banks and they get interest off your money, but you can't have your own bank in America?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Them is the big gangsters. See, I know who the gangsters is. See, I know the real gangsters took my stuff and threw me in jail. And I know I ain't never been no gangster. I ain't have enough sense to be a gangster. The only thing I was doing was adapting to my environment.
Yeah.
I was in the community shooting dice. I had a nice dice game, you know what I'm saying? I just shot dice with some of the best of them. But they try to turn my gambling addiction into a drug business, which I didn't. I'm still trying to prove my innocence.
Yeah.
Because these people got the power to take something and say you did something and make it fit you. Now, why are you thinking that see, this is one thing about America. They make you worried about tennis shoes, Michael Jordan tennis shoes, and the matching Versace clothes and all this stuff. But why y'all ain't worried about this banking stuff?
Yeah.
Because when Obama came in office, the first people he helped was the bankers, and they gangsters. They're the ones messing up the housing crisis. And ain't none of them went to prison, but they sent me to prison for life with no evidence. 85%. Why 85% forgiveness, 95% forgiveness rate? I ain't had nothing. But they ain't doing none of these bankers right here. He helped them when he got in office.
Yeah, they the elites, man. Like you said, they exempt from their goddamn RICO shit.
Yeah.
They the elites, like ain't it like a few like families, like 4 or 5 families that own this motherfucker?
Yeah, see, but the thing is this here, man. They call that, you can all go all that Illuminati, you want to lose them big names and all that. But in reality, when you play football, quarterback make you think he's running it when he really passing the ball. Or when he passing the ball, he make you think he's running. That's what America, they make you think that y'all was kings in Africa. What does being a king in Africa got to do with right now? You're broke.
Right.
Do you know we got to fight poverty before we fight racism. Because if you can't eat, how you gonna say what the police is doing to you?
Exactly.
See, that's what people don't understand. How am I gonna say what the LAPD doing to me or the government doing to me when I gotta eat?
I gotta eat. So, shit.
You know what's so crazy, right?
About that first.
When the police pull a black person over, you know what they say? They don't have no reason to pull them. Guess what they tell them? Well, you know, I could have gave you a ticket, but you know, I'm gonna let you get off that. But guess what the black person say? Boy, they pulled. I'm just glad I didn't get no ticket. You didn't know that they didn't get pulled over. But you so glad that because you done got tickets and all that so many times that when they pull you over for no reason, just trying to see a lot of times they be getting practice on black folks. See, they had a case over here in LA called it was the police shot this boy named Kizzy, right? Do you know that police that shot the boy, he was training. They was training him over there on the east side. Because they train him in the most hardest parts of the city. That's where the movie Training Day came from.
Okay.
So it's finna be a Training Day, another Training Day movie, but I'm gonna produce it. Cause it's a Training Day every day in LA. Denzel Washington, get with me, homie. We can do the part 2 of the Training Day. I heard they gonna give him the greens to do it. Let me help you do that movie, bro. East side, west side, worldwide. Let me help you do that. I got movies out. I got the drought out. What you think? The drought is finna be huge.
Yeah.
See, but the thing is, man, how could the banking business punk the Walmart family?
That's why I'm not getting understanding right there. They got the money.
But they won't let them have a bank though.
Yeah. See, this all new information to me. I never knew. You know.
So you mean to tell me, man, let me ask you a question, man. You know how people built this country, right? But we got to know our way around it, bro. I hear everybody talking, oh man, it's so hard. And it ain't hard, bro. Quit spending your money with these people, and I bet you they'll leave you alone overnight. That's why Martin Luther King said, I wish I'd have did the bus boycott before civil rights, because the bus boycott only took 1 year. If you stop spending your money reckless, these people will respect you. But they ain't got to respect you because they're getting your money anyway.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you think at this point that any of these motherfuckers don't even listen? Like, I think everybody's so far gone in their head that they consume their mind too far gone to even like listen to what you telling me right now. They not gonna listen.
Okay, let me give you the scenario. It was this little kid, right? I heard everybody talking about it. I mean, these guys are woke, you know, you gotta be woke and everything in America. But check this out. Let me give this scenario. It was this kid sitting on a fire hydrant, right? And some guys pull up to him. They had just robbed the bank. They were trying to find a way to the freeway. And one of the guys said, hey, young man, do you know the way to the freeway? Little dude didn't say anything. The dude in the back seat, he had a bag of money. He said, hey, we got to do a couple $100. And he said, hey, man, could you tell us how to get to the freeway, man? You know, we lost and we need to get to the freeway. We lost and we trying to get to the freeway, you know. The other guy, little dude wouldn't say nothing. The other guy got out of the car and said, man, do you know anything? The little man sitting on a fire hydrant, he said, I'm not the one lost.
Yeah, I think I heard that before, yeah.
Yeah, but guess what?
Motherfucker, you asking me.
I'm not the one lost, bro. I did 33 years in federal prison. Guess what? You just asked me that question, man. You think about the people. It ain't about me. I might not be lost. See, they locked me up because they locked a bunch of other people up, and they can lock up the rest of them because the other ones didn't say nothing. America didn't say nothing. Now, they can lock up in slavery. They had slaves because wouldn't nobody say nothing. What was the Catholic Church back then? What was all these church people back then when they was locking them, making slaves and everything, and They didn't say anything. But they saying something about this war in the Middle East over there. Oh, we got to really help these guys,
Yeah.
Why y'all didn't do that for slavery? Well,
they gonna do that.
we really got it. They went over there and took 17 hostages. But what about all the hostages you took from Africa for 450 years? How many Africans you think we lost coming from Africa to all these countries? How many you think? Just loads. What do you think?
I'm thinking.
Slavery happened 400 some years.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I ain't talking about they brought. I'm talking about lost in the sea.
Oh, in the sea, like just being like traveling over here.
Yeah, been seasick, throwing them overboard, sink ship. Because they got a law because they had receipts and stuff. They had the books. But how many people you think was lost? 'Cause I mean, anytime you send mail through the mail, some pieces get lost. So how many you think we lost in that particular 450 years coming over here on ship? Because they didn't have planes back then.
I'm gonna call it 500,000-600,000 or something like that.
Okay, 500,000 or 600,000. Okay, now check this out. We lost 180 million.
God damn! What?
Well, why my numbers is so high, right? Listen, why? How you get that number? Okay, they got a thing called Christmas Columbus Day. They just changed it to Indigenous Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Christopher Columbus came over, it was 500 nations of Indians. It was almost 1 billion Indians. Right? Just like China got 1 billion people in the mother, they had 500 nations. They got a show called Kevin Costner is narrating. They destroyed all of them Indians, 500 nations, because all of these states was like Arkansas. They was Indian tribes. It was 500 nations. It's in history. And they wiped out almost all of them. So guess what? These people don't play games, man. And he talking about, man, we need to get together and fight them. We ain't got time to be fighting. These people, they ain't play games. They when they came up with the crack law, you know how many people died in the federal prison? When I was in prison, it was 5,500 life. Obama let out 500. He let 5,000 of us in there to die.
Damn.
That's a little bit. That's nothing.
Just where you was at.
Yeah, I was in federal prison.
Okay.
See, when they created one law in America, it kills 10,000 people, 20,000. I seen dudes die almost every few months, man. They take them out and never bring them back. I seen so much death, man. I walked by and I couldn't even, it didn't even affect me no more. PTSD. I've got some real PTSD, man. What they call it, PTSD?
Yeah. Post-traumatic.
Yeah, see, a lot of us, man, we don't realize that Harriet Tubman, what you think she did all that for? For nothing?
Hell no.
We turn around, man, and fought and helped get out of slavery. And then when we get out of slavery, we get free, then we get a little money, then we forget about all of those things that happened to our people. But we want to blame everybody else.
Yeah.
Why is it that black people forget so fast?
Because everybody want the same shit right now. Everybody want to be rich. They get a little money, they feel like get money, you good. You only care about yourself or your family these days. Ain't nobody thinking about what the ancestors had to go through no more. It's like, this is fucked up.
I see this article I got right here. This article is worth $1 million. Look at this article right here. But guess what? I think I'm the only one got this article right here. I seen it in the newspaper, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at this article again, and I mean, it's just talking about they had to go to Mexico to open up a bank. You got 80 million, you got $80 billion in America, and you can't open up a bank with $80 billion.
That's crazy.
You got to go to Mexico.
That's a Walmart bank.
No, that's what they did to the Walmart family. They won't let them buy no bank. You got to put an application in to get a bank. You got to put an application in to get a driver's license. And they had to take the application because they waited. It sat there so long.
Yeah.
That's why you don't see. You see a lot of these prison systems in these federal and state. They lease out prisons because it's a business.
Yeah. So this one thing I never understood. They making money. I mean, is it the labor that they making money off of from the prisoners? Like, how do they make money off a prisoner?
Okay, well, let me ask you this here. How much money you think they make?
I would say, I mean, it's fairly new to me to even think that they made money off of prisoners. Like, but I would say, I would say on the lower end, if anything. But now it makes sense though.
Okay, let me see how smart you is. You been to college before?
I did 3 semesters.
Okay, now watch this. You tell me what this say right here. It says, the fees to cover the average cost of incarceration for federal inmates was $94.82 per day per inmate.
The fees to cover.
Yeah. Now.
Okay.
$94.82 per day. That was in 2016.
Okay.
Okay, it says $36,299.25 per year, 99.45 per in 2017. The average annual cost of confining an inmate in a residential reentry center. Now, add up $100 a day times 2 million.
$100. You said 100. How much you said?
$100 a day.
$100 a day.
Times
2 million?
2 million.
Times 2 million.
Yep. No, 2 million. Yeah.
That's what? That's 200 million.
That's how much they make off of the prison system in America. That's bigger than any company in the world. Now watch this here. How many people you think in prison that's black?
I would say the average prison probably hold about close to what? About, I would say 4,000 to 5,000 inmates.
Okay, now if we're 54% of the prison system and it's 4,000 inmates in there, so we close to 2,000, right? Now you times that times 100, a million. It's 2 million people in prison. Half of 54% of the population, half of them is black. So if you make $100 a day off of each prisoner, and you just making $100 a day off each black prisoner, and it's $1 million, how much money would that be?
Oh shit! You talking about what? 400 million?
That's $100 million a day.
How much?
$100 million a day just off of one race.
In a day.
In one race. Why you think?
In one race.
Why you think Obama ain't say that? Why you think Michelle? Why you think Kamala Harris ain't say that? Why ain't nobody saying nothing about that? It takes up all the races combined to make $1 million, and we in there by ourselves $1 million. Why ain't nobody saying nothing about that?
Yeah.
Why ain't nobody saying nothing about $100 million a day off of one race? And you ain't seeing no rap songs about that, none of that. So you mean to tell me if they had slavery for 400 years and they put people in jail, puts people in slavery because they put the other people in slavery, didn't nobody say nothing, they can do the same thing with the prison system. Keep putting them in jail because ain't nobody saying nothing. We making $100 million a day off of these dudes.
That's crazy.
The government. The cities.
I didn't know they made that much.
Yeah, if you and I just showed you this. I'm just rounding the numbers off. I'm just showing you how much they make off every person per day, and it didn't went up because of inflation.
So it's a motherfucking business. Like you said, it's the biggest business.
Big business.
So
94 per day.
I'm gonna lock up every motherfucker I can. Exactly.
Look, in 2016, it was $99.45 per day.
That's crazy. These niggas out here, what?
And they get out, and they let me out of prison. They let niggas out of prison. That's what they say. They supposed to say, okay, we're gonna give you $200 gate money. Okay, how long they been giving dudes $200 gate money? They was giving that almost in slavery. They gave me $3 when I got out.
$3 wow.
Yeah, I did 33 years, and they made $100 a day on me for 33 years. And they gave me $3 when I got out.
God damn.
And why ain't nobody saying nothing? But guess what? I'm saying something. I don't need nobody to fight for me or to tell my story. I'm telling my story right now because guess what? That's what happened to me. Now, when I see these numbers, now I say, you can put anybody in jail. Because there's so many people getting falsely accused and everything, but they making so much money, they say, oh, you know, he must have really did it. So you mean to tell me if we half of the population, we doing all the crime or something?
Right.
That's what they trying to say. So you mean to tell they put us in slavery and ain't nobody say nothing? We might as well put the rest of them in slavery.
Yeah.
Now, if you lost 180 million coming over here from Africa, how many you losing in the prison system every year? Dying. High blood pressure. Killing each other. How many we see? It's always you gonna lose something. Because that's what it is, man. It's about it's numbers. And these people's in the numbers, dog. So when you thinking that you making a lot of money, you doing this, they just letting all these other companies make money because the biggest company is in the United States is the prison system. And then in prison, you working for 8 cents a day, a little bit of money. Let me see, can I find something on that? Let me see, can I find something on prisons, what they make in jail.
I know it ain't much.
Yeah, but guess what? It's a lot of money if you ain't got no money.
Yeah, I hear that.
See, when you ain't got no money in jail, ain't nobody gonna give you no money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
boy, it's a fucked up world we live.
Huh?
Said we live in a fucked up world.
But why ain't nobody saying nothing about it though? That's the only thing that makes me cringe. That's that cringe is mine.
Because they on hush mode. They on hush mode.
But you know, the average person, they gotta go to work every day. They don't got time to be talking about this.
Exactly.
For what?
Exactly.
It ain't.
Say something and do something in numbers, then they might get hurt. But like I say, ain't nobody worried about it. Everybody's so programmed to just go to work, live their life, look forward, walk on a straight line.
Paying taxes. Oh, boy, they taking so much money out of my check.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you turn around, they taking money out your check.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to pay taxes when you go to the store. Then you got to pay all that gas tax. Then you got to pay property tax. They taxing you to death.
Yeah.
And then now they want to even do more taxes.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep on putting these taxes on. Let me see who was that.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on for 1 second. What's up, bro?
What up?
Going live right now. What it do?
Are you live?
Live is 5.
What y'all talking about?
Talking about how much money they make a day on each inmate. $99.45 times that time, a million niggas in jail. A million black folks in jail. That's almost like 100 million a day, just on blacks.
So where does that money go?
To the government, to the cities.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm just in here popping with my little nephew, you know.
Y'all getting it done?
Yeah, I was just calling a few guys just to talk about certain issues. Were you on your way to the Pondo?
Yeah, I'm going home.
You got the long drive? You gotta.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hit you right back when I get through with him.
Hey, me back.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, okay, that was one of my partners, man. He want to get it with some of this too. But I gotta give it to the youngsters. See, because if you give it to the youngsters, then you can take it and give it to another youngster. But these old guys, they already set in their ways.
Nah, yeah. It's too late for them.
What'd you say?
It's too late for them.
It's too late for them. What they call that? They call that oh, you terrible. They call that they give them a reprobated mind. You know when Moses came off the side of the mountain, he killed everybody over 40.
Damn. Yeah, them niggas. Yeah, y'all niggas ignorant.
Yeah. When Mao Zedong redid China or Japan, wherever, he killed everybody over 40 because he knew dudes over 40 set in their ways. They're not gonna change.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Because when Moses came back, he was saying, "What's going on?" He was like, "Oh man, we ain't doing nothing. We just threw some gold together and made this calf." Moses say, "What? Man, I've been gone 30 days, and you dudes want another god." Yeah, I can't find it today. I'll find it another day. But this prison system, man, is so big, right? That and they keep feeding it with different laws. Every year they come up with different laws, lock up another 20,000, 30, 40, 50,000. But you gotta understand, man. What do you think they gonna do with these prisons after dudes stop going to jail so much, or they not doing anything? You think they setting these prisons up for somebody?
Yeah, they are.
And guess what?
What's up?
I was hearing people talk today about certain things that's going to happen in this country, and the people that's been helping them do it and is for all this and stuff, they the ones going to be in this prison. But I ain't going to say no names though.
Mm-hmm.
I know who they are. Because see, one thing about history, it repeats itself.
Mm-hmm.
And
same thing with the dope, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's gonna repeat itself, man, and somebody gonna get stung. Because right now they can't really take nothing from us. What we got?
We ain't got nothing.
Yeah, we don't own nothing for real.
Do is lock us up.
Yeah, but guess what? They don't want to lock you up because they can't take nothing from you. Look what all the stuff they trying to take from Puffy. They took all OJ money. They going after these rappers now because they ain't getting no big drug dealers no more.
Yeah.
When I was in jail this last time, it was so many white guys in there complaining. Man, I got a lot of time. And I ain't got that much time because look at the black man. He got way more time than me. Yeah. They didn't care about having time. They just didn't want more time. They didn't want to have more time than you. They know we had life sentence. I ain't met no white boys, but a couple with life sentence in there.
That's crazy.
And then the ones that did have license, they had been going to prison in and out all their life.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you know what's told off? Like the population of white people. What's the population in America with African Americans to whites? I think they still dominating us by a lot.
Well, why you think that?
Just based off, I know their numbers are declining, but what I'm saying is as of today, right now, I know they probably sitting at about 60% or some shit like that.
Yeah, because it's like this here, right? How their numbers on decline, and it's 300. It's safe as it's 360 million people in America. 300 million is them.
Right.
So as they decline, they just might not have no higher baby rate, but they still a lot of them. That's why when people used to say white folks is on the county more than blacks, or white crime is more than black crime because there's more of them in the country.
More of them, yeah.
But it looked like it's us because they put us on TV so much.
Yeah.
That's the only reason it looked like that. But in reality, it's more of them jokers than it is in the country.
Yeah.
But you know what's so crazy, man? I was talking about these crackers right here, these sardines.
Mm.
And I got to make sure that a constant reminder of that. We used to eat these. You remember Biggie say, I used to eat sardines for dinner.
Yep.
Birthdays was the worst days. Now we're drinking champagne when we're thirsty.
Yeah.
Why you think he was saying that? I used to eat sardines for dinner because you don't take nothing but $1 in some of these sardines. These sardines were like $3. I'm like, man, these must be some real delicate, real sardines. But you got olive oil in these things. See, sardines is even higher now. But the thing is, he was saying he was so poor that he remembered when he used to eat sardines for dinner. But actually, crackers is good for you because it ain't got all that cholesterol and all that grease and fat and cooked food and high blood. This is to get your blood pressure down. But one of the biggest rappers in the world said, I remember when we used to eat sardines for dinner.
Yeah, so it's a mind trick. Like, really, that's a good thing. But you telling me that you elevated from that status, like, shit, that's what you need to be.
Yeah, if you ain't got no money. But the thing is, a rapper is talking about how bad it was. That's how he came up with all them good raps, though. When you poor, you hungry, and you ain't got nothing to eat, you come up with some lyrics, Jack.
Yeah.
You be like, boy, my stomach, I'm so hungry, my stomach touching my back. You better get back before I crack. You know what I'm saying? You talk about eating, Jack. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got time to be going to Burger King and all that. But you can go down and get some soda crackers and a little can of sardines, or you steal them. Just fit right in your pocket. Whoop. Go up there and pay for the soda and the crackers. You can stole the sardines. He didn't tell you how he got the sardines. He just say he remember that. But you know, a lot of times, a lot of dudes that drink wine and stuff in the community, and they want to put something on their stomach, they would eat these sardines and drink and get crackers, do a little drinking. But that kept them healthy, you know. It kept them from, you know, something in their stomach so it wouldn't mess up, you know. But a lot of times, man, this is the cheapest thing in the store to steal. You know what I'm saying? And they would take these, or maybe they really wouldn't, because in the deli you gotta get sliced bologna and stuff, but you can't still slice because it's in the back. On the other side, they gotta slice it up for you. You know what I'm saying? It's going there and get 25 cents worth of hog head cheese, 25 cents worth of hog head cheese with peppers in it and all that. They give you all that hog in the store, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, boy, I got some hog head cheese and some grapples, you know. But now, they were saying, man, I remember before I used to preach a lot of times, I wouldn't eat. But when I get through, I would eat these sardines because I wanted to make sure that I got full. Plus, I wanted to make sure that I will remember these times, man. And when I went into the store, man, I was thinking about how rough it was, how long, and how times were so hard in prison. And I just wanted to, when I walked by him, it just like threw me for a culture shock, you know? Because I did eat sardines, crackers, mackerel, they call it Jack Mac and all that for all of those years, because it was the cheapest thing on the commissary list. And you know, you seen that that it was cheap and you could buy more of it. And when people come by your locker, they be like, man, if I ain't got nothing else to eat, Negro, I got some crackers and sardines. Because when you in a shoe and you can't I mean not the shoe, when you in the lockdown and you can't get anything, you can rely on the crackers in your sardines, because you would always stack that up, because you know a lot of times you don't want to go to bed hungry, or you just hang out too long and you want to throw a quick meal together. You go get your soup, little cheese, throw your mackerel in that joint, boom boom boom, little cracker, little chips, bam. You know what I'm saying? You good to go.
Yeah.
But this is to all my partners that did all that time, man. Remember these cans right here, these sardines.
Yeah.
Remember this can right here, because this can, man, made a lot of man. You know what I'm saying? And then when you open this can, you open up a can of sardines, boy. You open up a can of whoop ass, boy. That's what that can. Boy, you open up a can of whoop ass. You know, this is it right here. And then you can use the top sometimes to cut a Negro upside his head, but you open up this here, boy, you're gonna open up a can of whoop ass. That's what they used to call it. Can of whoop ass. Yeah. And man, these sardines was delicious sometimes, boy. You put a little hot sauce on them, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta get the bones out of there, you know? Fillet them a little bit, get the bones, and sometimes, you know, we get the oysters too, but the oysters was kind of high. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the oyster.
Yeah, the oysters was high. But these sardines right here, man, let's see right here. These must be some special ones, because wild caught, they got 1,700 milligrams omega-3 fatty acids. Yeah, let me see. This is some good stuff.
I had some oysters yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, these jokers here say skinless, boneless sardines. I guess they took all that out of there. It got a lot of sodium in that joint though. Sardines, fish, olive oil, salted. Yeah.
Salty.
Yeah, they got. Yeah, you gotta wash that salt off of them a little bit, but they got that good olive oil up in that joint. Yeah, that olive oil, boy, that's some. Yeah, yes, sir. This thing been around since 1921. You know, in the 20s they had what was it, depression? Not depression, but recession. And they was eating it. They started this company. They can get a meal with these sardines.
Y'all went on that tuna fish in that motherfucker?
Yeah, you know, tuna fish got a lot of mercury in it. You don't want to eat that tuna. A pregnant woman can't even eat that tuna a lot.
Oh, all that mercury.
Yeah, it messed the baby up a little bit. You don't want to eat all that old mercury tuna. We got a lot of mercury in it. Who you think gonna win that fight, man? Out of Jake Paul and Tyson, man?
Man, I think Mike Tyson gonna win.
Yeah.
I think Mike Tyson gonna win. Like, I'll be damned if they make him like his legacy like again. Like, I don't even think there's no real fight, but it's like
it's an exhibition fight. I just found that out. It's an exhibition, but you know how they know they draw, man. They draw the money, man. I got my boy on tonight, man, which is Dion, man. I gotta put my other boy on. You know, my little partner came and see me. You see the thing I sent you?
Yeah.
Oh, PG Rico, Puerto Rico, man. Oh, BP Puerto Rico came to see me, man.
That's the one that's from the where you from? He from
You from Broadway?
Okay. That's the one that kind of got the nip sound a little bit. He
got
like
some stuff with nip, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he go down, he get down, man.
Yeah.
And that's my nephew. And I'm finna start doing some stuff with him.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. When you think you gonna be be shooting down in Houston. You ain't looking like nothing anytime soon.
Man, they want me to come down there now, man. That's crazy right there. Get off of there.
I'm about to say, like shit, I gotta go back to work on Tuesday, but shit, I believe my key will be here, so shit, y'all. Whenever you hear shit, you ain't gotta pay for no room and nothing. My shit laid.
Yeah.
Shit, you good.
Yeah, I'm gonna come check. I got a couple partners down there. I got a niece, got twins. I'm trying to get down there, man.
Yeah. So yeah, let me know shit. But yeah, I'm mad I couldn't make it out there though. Shit, I wish I could have. The little chick I got up there, she begging me to come down there.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think I'm ready to put on a suit and tie, man, so I can do some preaching or something, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I see a lot of these preachers, man, they putting their foot in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of them making them a big mistake, man. You know, one thing about these brothers, man, one week they be worshiping you, the next week, boy, they be trying to tear your head off. That's what they did to Jesus, man. They was praising Jesus one day, and they was trying to take him down the next day. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these preachers, man, they got to be careful because they get attacked double because of they working for God. You know, if you're going the same way the devil going, he ain't gonna mess with you.
Right.
But as soon as you turn the other way, you're gonna run right into him. And that's what a lot of these guys don't realize, because I see them making a mistake on association. I see them making a mistake on saying certain things about the poor. I see that a lot of them don't like to come out these big ministries because they so big and they don't have to come out, and they got so many people that's in there. And I don't see them with no street team. But you never know. It's new preachers coming out, and they hungry, and they ready to do some preaching, some real teaching and preaching. And I seen some in prison, some guys getting built up for this type of work. And I think the next church, the next revolution of ministries is going to be guys that's getting out of prison. I see already a lot of guys that got out of prison, they holding down these truck jobs. You know, they truckers.
Okay.
But I see a lot of these pastors, man, they done got so smooth with they talk that they don't want to just, you know, do a few years and pass it on. You know, I'm going to start up a thing where I see, man, that these pastors, they so locked in on they self, and they don't want to help nobody. The ministers is getting out of prison. You got guys that was in jail serving the Lord 20, 25, 30 years, and ain't nan one of these pastors came and knocked on none of their doors and heard none of their testimonies. And you gotta almost fall over backwards, or you gotta you gotta be one of their cousins or one of their nieces and nephews, and just to be able to give a testimony. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just glad that a lot of my people on my followers and the people that's on my thing, they really put up with me on, you know, certain stuff. But I try to, you know, give them the word, because it's a trip how you can be so spiritual, you know, earthly good. You so spiritual that you don't want nobody, oh, they cussing and they doing this and they doing that, and they, you know, I just can't be around them, you know, and they just so this. Man, stop it.
Yeah.
You know, stop it, man.
I don't think God like that. I think that's probably like a sin to even just look at people like that.
Okay, let me ask you this here. Do you think drinking is bad?
I think overindulging is bad.
Exactly. Now, check this out. Now, if I'm a man of God and I drink so much that I make you don't want to come to church, or I make you look at me in a different light. That's when you make somebody else stumble, that's when it's bad. But Paul was talking about he drank a little bit because of his ailments. He was sick a lot. And, a lot of times, people will put a little bit in there for a cough and everything. But it's the way how people abuse it, because a lot of times, man, they drunk a lot of wine and different things like that because Jesus made wine for things. But a lot of things, man, you can do what you want to do in your own home. You just can't really be out in the streets doing everything like that. But at the end of the day, man, a lot of people take things out of context. I had a debate with a guy the other day, and he was trying to tell me that I was trying to say, man, look, man, you going too far with that stuff, man.
What are you talking about?
He was just talking about women,
Okay.
He was talking about how women dress, how so many of them they trying to attract men with these big booties and breasts, and when they get the man, then the man don't want them to show it a little bit. But that's how you caught the man, and right. The man want you to change up now because he got you. But
right.
I was saying, man, the word says, who can find a virtuous wife for her worth is furrow bowl rubies?
Mm-hmm.
You know what that means?
Ruby was, I don't. Go ahead.
It's saying you got to find you one. Because when you do find that one, she worth far above any jewelry you can even buy.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen one like that? Or that's the criteria of a Christian woman in Proverbs. It's a status that the Christian woman's supposed to go with that particular scripture and live up to that. But a lot of times, man, because just like in the rap business, in the videos, what's their criteria? Fat booties, jingling around, big breasts, twerking. That's how you get on the videos. You know what I'm saying? And those videos is a lot of thousands and thousands of people watching them. And then when you thought you seen it all, they got a new song I just seen the other day. What is it? I heard another twerking song, and they in the swimming pool, they wop wop wop, and just when you seen it all, man, they come up with some new twisters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know they got one called Shake It. Then they got one called Clap It. Then they got one they got. But sometimes you gotta give them women credit. They got talent.
Man.
But talent is actually for a show. Yeah.
They be so fine. They be hard. It's like, damn. To me personally, I wouldn't want no woman that I'm gonna be with doing that shit. But I'll have fun with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit, that's all it is.
But man, I got to really, really understand my sisters. They done been through a lot, man. They be trying so hard, to try to impress a guy.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I think they misguided, and I think they think that's the way to do it when it's like morally, like that ain't it. But you're gonna attract a whole bunch of guys, but you're gonna attract the wrong type of guys.
Yeah. But
I get it though. Like you said, they do. At the end of the day, every woman is doing what they're doing to try to land the best guy or attract the best guy for them.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just think. I don't know, that devil moving on this planet, man. Like, he got his way with him right now. And that's the way.
I was wondering, why is it so important to make a guy like you when all you got to do is be yourself and watch what you say out your mouth. Because you know, a lot of times when I was younger and I used to, see, I grew up on the street with 3 churches on there. And I mean, man, they got some of the pretty. I grew up on the street with 3 churches, and they had the prettiest woman in the world. When I used to go by the church or go, I really didn't go to church when I was young. I used to just go by there. I used to work at the park and a lot of different things. But I already knew, man, they had some pretty girls in the church, and they was messing with guys that I went to school with, a little older than me. They had a girl, and the prettiest girl was in my neighborhood. Her name was Yanni, and it was a girl named I think her name was Teresa. And I think Teresa married a guy that grew up with me named I forgot his name. He was a light-skinned guy. Cause there was twins, Tan and Teresa. And Teresa was really the night. I mean, she was the prettiest girl in South Central. And Yanni was the prettiest girl in South Central. And they used to, one of them lived on my street, and one of them was my homeboy's sister. But man, I mean, it was some beautiful women up in there. I mean, one it was another family they called the Champs. They had pretty daughters, sisters, and I seen so many pretty girls in the church, but I wasn't trying to go with none of them. I was out crip walking and thugging down in the park. You know, I was playing sports. I liked the cheerleaders. You know, all of them at the park. You know, the cheerleaders and. Man, and I was playing that football, man. I had the long hair, man. I had liked it, them old girls used to come out, you know, because a lot of them girls in church, they ain't gonna see them at the park cheerleading and all that. But you gonna, you know, but you had a certain type of girls that be at the park or they be at the church, you know, they be out late, cause you know the ones that can hang out late drinking beer and all that, you know, smoking cigarettes. Yes. And you had the ones that don't come out late, you know, be at the church and go to school and do their thing. But man, I don't know what made me go after the ones that can hang out late or, you know, be out late or, you know. I just don't know. I used to be kind of cool. I used to like, girl, when you gonna braid my hair? You know what I'm saying? Because if you can get your hair braided, that means you can be with her. You can go over her house, or you can meet her somewhere. She braids your hair. You can be alone with her or close to her, alone. You be trying to rap to it, and you know sometimes they make you sit in between their legs and they be braiding your hair. You know what I'm saying? You be right by the heater. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, yeah, man. The next thing is you know, you get through, you know, to get up and, you know, act like you fall on them and then get to grinding and kick.
That's how y'all used to do it.
Hey, man, don't be telling nobody, man. But yeah, that's how we used to do it, man. We used to be slick, man, because you always had that long hair, that Michael Jackson, man. When I braid it up and I take it down, it'd be boom. And the girls just be like, Ralph Fisher, what you let me braid your hair? You know what I'm saying? I like, I used to let them take turns, man. And that's how you got it. That's how you get them, man. And you see them at the party, man. You know, you got that old jam bumping, you know. Yeah. And you know, you get to slow dance with them. But man, that thing. And nowadays, man, you know, I don't know. I see these girls, man. They got all these different color hair. They got these tattoos.
What's the difference between how the females was then to now?
Man, I see some women now. I'm scared of them. I'm scared to even talk to. I mean, not to talk to them for myself. I'm just like, these little young girls now, I be scared to even. I see the writing on them sometimes. They be having like F a nigga, and I mean, you know, kill a sister, or, you know, nigga ain't got nothing coming. I be like, God dang. Yeah. I can read your tattoo. What that say on your face? Eric, you know, you see, then they got the nickname with the dude on their face. Like the other girl, she got a boy put on her face. I was like, man, what in the world? I think his name Blueface or Bluefoot or something like that. But
oh, you're my Blueface.
Yeah. I think his name Blueface. But they got his girl got it all on her face. Yeah, I'm representing this dude right here. You know what I'm saying? That's how you represent. You know, crazy girl. You know, ain't no that scare other girls off, man. Man, let me tell you something. You think another girl gonna want? You know, another girl gonna be. If a girl got your face tattooed on her face, your face tattooed on her face, what you think them other girls gonna say?
Yeah.
She crazy.
Yeah.
She got killer on her face. So you know that's her man. I mean, that's crazy. You ain't even got to ask her. You ain't got to ask. You might even say, "Hey, babe, what's your name?" "Oh, I see you got Andre on your face. You know, it don't even make me no sense asking you your name. I mean, asking you anything. You got Andre on your face, and I ain't talking about on your neck and your arm, and you got Andre on your face.
On your face. That's the first fucking thing I see.
And you got whatever rapper it is you go with on your face. You think I'm gonna ask you? Could I take you out to a date and everything? Every time I look at you, got Andre on you. When I look at you and say, you want a nap? You see, I don't know, man. That's just like putting an exit sign on your face. A poison sign say, yeah, you know, this poison right here, you know. I ain't listen, man. You gotta take that warning and run with it, dog.
Yeah.
You can't be messing with these women with all these tattoos on their face. They got 9 baby daddies, but you know what, man? They trying, though.
They trying, yeah.
You know what's so crazy? I don't see how a young lady think they didn't got the man because they put a tattoo on them.
Yeah, that ain't, like, that's telling the nigga, like, I got this forever. Like, she that's all that's doing.
You know what's so crazy, right? You know what's so crazy? I think black people run out of stuff to do. Now you seeing all these dudes be having this money on their arm, you know, all stacks up.
Yeah.
You know, I think if a woman really want to convince me, I mean, cut one of your fingers off. Yeah, see this finger right? I did this for fish. You know, you know what I'm saying? Man, these people that's doing, they got the tattoos. That's not enough.
Yeah, what they gonna start doing next, man?
Let's see. It takes a person to be real creative to come up with something that's wilder than the wild it already is.
Yeah.
I see. I remember back in the day, dudes be like, "Oh, I went to jail for her. You know, I took the cake shirt off." You got 30 years, Negro. Now I see all these guys, they done ran out of, you know, coordinating the colors of the clothes. Then they just start putting money on their arm. See this here? This 90 racks. You mean to tell me, man, I had a problem one time. I ain't had nowhere to put all that money, but you got all this money, man. People see you with all that money. You think they ain't trying to take you? Now you looking crazy because when they see you without the money, they be like, "Where that money at?"
Yeah.
But you all on these videos, you all walking down the street. I can't wait to dudes just start walking down the street with all that money on their arm. Yeah, dog, look at that 90 rack. Look at that there. See that there? I just see these dudes running out of ideas.
That's what they doing, man. They copycatting. They lost. They like you said, they run out of ideas and shit. Like you said, now they running the money up. They on what they gonna be doing next. They gonna be making money palettes and shit, taking pictures like sleeping on the money or some shit like
man,
that.
I don't know what they already doing that sleeping on. I think baby be sleeping on his money, but I just seen niggas act like they got the phone with the money now. You know, they go in the strip clubs, you know, throwing all the money around. What would be something that's newer than new to do with yourself? They already cutting their hair like certain ways, getting all these tattoos on their face, and then they always saying, "On God."
Oh yeah, on God, yeah.
On God. I mean, like, I remember when I first started hearing that in prison, right? I'm like, why you gotta put that on God?
Yeah.
I think they stopped putting it on the sex though. They used to put it on the hood. And then niggas say, "Nigga, that's on hood." That mean you gotta fight because you put it on your hood. And a dude like, "Yeah, nigga, I gotta fight that nigga. That nigga disrespect the hood." Now they got this thing saying on God.
Yep.
You mean to tell me, nigga, if you was lying on your hood, you lying on a lot of niggas say, "Oh, that's on the TV, that's on the set." The dudes gotta say that's on the TV set. Now you saying on God. Which God you talking about?
Which guys you talking about?
Now, if you say the God that can strike your butt down, is that the God you talking about? Or you talking about one that's with the small G-O-D?
Yeah, with the lowercase G.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
Now these dudes got the tattoos. They stopped doing the guns because the feds started getting them, showing the guns on videos. Now they got these dogs. I don't know what's gonna be the next cool thing to do.
Somebody gonna figure something out. They gonna come up with some bullshit. It's like, man, y'all niggas stupid. Me personally, man, with my job and shit, my lifestyle, I feel like I live better than a whole lot of these niggas out here.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna be flexing no money on my shit. Like, man, what the fuck I'm doing this for?
Yeah. I wonder, I just don't understand why. I mean, when I was young, my mom used to say, boy, you better go in and take them school clothes off. I didn't like to take them school clothes off. I used to want to walk around all day with them school clothes on.
Yeah.
But my mom used to say, boy, go take them school clothes off. You gotta last, them clothes gotta last. So I used to take my school clothes off and put my other clothes on. But I just don't know why it's just so important to dress up. Everybody want to be sharp.
Yeah.
Double sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah. They want to be sharp every day, all day.
It's about the image.
And then they want to steal somebody else's swagger or how they wear their clothes and pants. And now these guys, they just
everything. They steal the swag. They steal how they people dress. They steal how they talk. They steal everything. Their lifestyle, everything. Like, damn, why y'all so invested in being seen and being like, I ain't never been like that.
right.
But shit. That's why I say, man, like, it's gonna take a miracle for black people to just start like turning attention to something different and just start doing something different. I don't even like getting on Facebook no more because I just see bullshit all day.
Man, you ain't. Hey, man, listen, man. Sometimes I be seeing some stuff on there and I be embarrassed.
Yes.
It ain't me, I'm just saying people just ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah, that gotta be what it is. It's something.
I remember I didn't have no Facebook at first. And somebody said, man, get a Facebook, man. And I was like, all right. But when I started going on there and looking, I was like, when I was in prison, when you see one fat booty picture,
Yeah.
you didn't see them all for real. Because, your eyes take pictures of pictures.
Right.
And you have a photographic memory from each picture. So when you see thousands of and that's what I see on the internet a lot. I see a lot of girls, they just show their backside.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. Girls show their backside and the guys show the money, on the arm.
Money. Yeah. Y'all attracting each other. Like, that's how it's gonna be. That's why it's fucked up. Like, y'all, like, relationships, marriages, all that shit, like, they don't last. Like, yeah, fuck. Somebody gotta do something different.
Yeah, man. Let me ask you something. What's a lot of money to you?
A lot of money to me?
Yeah.
I would say, you want me to give you a number, or you want me to just tell you what I think a lot of money?
What I don't know what your number would be. I'm talking about something realistically. Something that's you think that you maybe be able to accomplish it one day, or or what's a lot to you.
A lot to me, enough to me would be to where I can take care of some people. Like, not just my family, just like shit, just help somebody else. throughout my life, for the rest of my life, as long as I'm here, I can always help somebody. I can have, make sure my kid is taken care of for the rest of his life. So I would I would say, if I can make shit, I would say, goddamn, I don't know, I dream so big sometimes. I would say, if I could see in my lifetime right now, if I could see 40 million, I'd be good, and I'd be good to go with that.
Okay, well, let me ask you this: you think you can make that 40 million by working?
No.
Okay, so one day you're gonna have to go out on a limb or start your own business, but sometimes, sometimes dudes, they just want to make enough for themselves, or make enough so when they get ready to retire, or they make enough, for they can say, okay, I raise my kids, I get a little bit every month, plus I had a little bit saved up, and I own me like I own me a little real estate,
Yeah.
It's so working a job is not going to get you that. And I just see everything is getting higher and higher. I remember when I first got out and I went to the ice cream truck. I said, let me get a little ice cream for the little guy, right? $5. I remember back in the days, I used to have all the kids come to the ice cream truck. I would wonder why that truck would just he burned more gas than he said ice cream, because that $5 ice cream, it was like a little SpongeBob or something. I'm like, $5? And I remember back in the days, I could get me a burrito and some French fries in LA for $5.
Yeah.
And now, man, if I had an opportunity to give a young man like you some good advice on life, I asked the guy one day, I said, do you know wisdom is female and male? Why you think it is?
You saying wisdom is female and male?
Yeah. Why you think it is?
Because you can learn from both.
Exactly. You can get it from your mother. You can get it from your father, right?
Right.
But what if one of them ain't there?
Right.
So you can't get it from both sides if one of them is not there, and that's the kind of problem we having in America right now.
That's the biggest problem I feel like with us.
Right.
Okay. Two parent household.
Right. But a lot of people blame it on not being raised with their mother and father.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things that you can blame it on. But I see that a lot of times, man, guys grow up and they really want to do better and live better and, to be able to prosper, because a lot of times you're an athlete, you play a little ball, but when you playing ball, you see it was dudes way better than you. So you like, well, that's not gonna work out, you know what I'm saying? You didn't get no scholarships, you wasn't big enough, you wasn't strong enough, because you can psych yourself up to thinking you're gonna do something until you get a certain age. And then when you in football, you gotta go by statistics, numbers.
Right.
I know in baseball, man, you can have, say for instance, you batting let's say 300. Okay, you got 4 hits. Now let's say 5 out of 10. Do you know 1 hit more, you can make millions of dollars. You be batting 350.
Yeah.
You know, that's a cold statistic in baseball. Because you batting 300, you're going to get some money. But you batting 350, you're going to really get paid. And that's because that's just one hit away. And that's how life is, man. Sometimes, you know, you can work and do your thing. You say, man, I'm going to get my own business as soon as I secure my retirement or my 401k, whatever, get big. Then I'm going to go on my own and do, you know, little side jobs and everything and make some extra money. You know, sometimes that's all it takes is you going out on a, you know, out on the land, but you don't want to leave that other job because, you know, that's paying the bills.
Right.
And a lot of guys get stuck like that. That's why when I be talking about these sardines, all it took for one person to sign a law or to sign a paper and get me out of jail. Now I'm out of jail and I'm on the East Side, West Side Worldwide podcast. You know, up late at night. You know, doing something that I never thought I would be doing.
Yeah.
In prison. I never thought I would be able to have my own studio. I never thought I would be into the social media. I never thought I would be recognized, you know, in certain places. I never thought I would be doing content on other people. But, you know, it's all about entrepreneurship. What am I going to do the next opportunity I have to, you know, I got a lot of guys been telling me about these other guys. I think they Will and Gilly. I think one of them had did time. Wallow. Yeah, Wallow. What is it? Wallow and
Yeah, Wallow did like 10 years. He did like 10.
Right.
Maybe 20.
You know, I always have a goal to accomplish in work. People or work do I look up towards will be my goal. You know, sometimes you got to use a certain footprint to get up into that area. You know, you got to have some, you know, it says if you don't get nothing else, get some knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And that's what I really learned in prison, to get some knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Because like right now, I'm just seeing how a lot of things that I did in prison, now I'm on the streets talking about what I read or what I studied or how I studied it. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of man hours, you know?
Yeah.
And I remember one day I woke up and I was like, am I out of prison, you know?
Yeah.
Am I really out of prison? Am I really driving a car down the street? Am I really? Because, you know, I did more time in jail than I did on the street.
Day in your life, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people might be laughing and stuff, but it's people in jail wish they can be on the street eating these sardines.
Yes.
Can't nobody tell me that they don't want to be free from jail. I never really met anybody say they wanted to be in jail for the rest of their life, even when they're in there for life.
Right.
I mean, I used to always say, if I didn't have this life sentence, I'd do this and I'd do that.
Yeah.
It's amazing how I'm sitting in the studio and I used to sit in a cell the size of a studio.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in my own studio and it just seemed like I'm all the way in a small space. You know,
Yeah.
from the studio and then cell in the size of a studio. That's crazy.
and get some of that air.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't nobody gotta tell you that shit.
Yeah, you know the wolf in sheep clothing in?
Yeah,
A wolf in sheep clothing is a bunch of guys in prison. They was wolves on the street, but they in jail like sheep. Go to breakfast. Go to lunch. Go to dinner. So can't nobody tell me about being a wolf or being a sheep.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that I'm on the street with these sardines, letting brothers and sisters know that this dream of mine, I never thought I would be on, on the social media in front of a camera. That's crazy. Because when you're in prison, you're on a camera too, but it ain't your camera. It's the institution. It's crazy because in the institution camera, they can roll it back anytime they want to for them. But when they needed to roll it back for you, because for you to be as a witness, they we lost the footage.
Yeah.
We couldn't find that particular time, but you should have told us to hold it. But I remember.
Control that camera now, so it's your camera.
Yeah, I remember Jesus took fish and bread and fed 4,000 one time, and he fed 5,000 one time. And then he said, listen, I'm going to take you in the desert and feed you. He said, because I fed you over here by the lake where the fish would come from, but they took the fish out the water. John was fishing, and they caught a bunch of fish, and they would eat fish. But that was in the side of what a lake, what a water is. But Jesus said, I'm gonna take you out in the desert and feed you. And a lot of people didn't see what happened when he took them in the desert, because he said, I'm gonna take you in the desert where there ain't no supply of fish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you in the desert and feed you, and you gonna get so much fish and so much bread. It was 5 baskets full, some fish full. But how did he feed all those people and it wasn't a supply of fish? It was he had bought some fish from his little kid.
Yeah.
See, but this is how God operates. I was inside a prison. People had to send me money to feed me these sardines.
Yeah.
Now I'm on the street feeding myself these sardines with the help of God.
Yeah.
See, he'll take you from one place where they feed you because they got a supply of food.
Right.
But he'll put you in somewhere where the supply is not there, but he's gonna make a supply for you.
Right.
He's gonna do something for you. He's gonna do it in a way where you can't say it wasn't him.
Yeah.
And that's what this reminds me of.
Yeah.
Being incarcerated, wishing somebody would send me some money so I can go to the store.
Yeah.
Now I'm on the street, pretty much being able to eat these sardines and remember when I couldn't eat them.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, man, I was blessed to get out of prison and run into guys like you and run into guys that's, part of my family, on the other side of my wife's side, and just don't see all of them in jail. Y'all out, sometime, man, you might think that you struggling, but at the end of the day, man, there's nothing wrong with struggling as long as you ain't incarcerated, because you can always make money. Long as you're free. You don't have to be pushed around like sheep.
Right. You control your movement.
Yeah, if you can control your own movement, and that's how God guided me doing controlling my movement, because I never thought I would be sitting in a studio with talking about some crackers.
2 years ago, you didn't see that.
Not even 10 months ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But after I got the date, then I seen, you know. But you know, a lot of times that's why they give you music in jail so you can make the time go by.
Yeah.
East side, west side, worldwide, late nights with OG.
I'm gonna shoot something to your cash app.
Yeah.
I don't know what you gotta send me your cash app or something. I gotta support the channel, man. Shit, I know your shit gonna blow like.
You think so? Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, man. You ain't ran no chat down there yet?
Nah, man, that's all I've been doing. I say I'm chilling this time around. You know, I work 2 weeks, then I'm out for the week.
Have you ever? What do you do?
We just basically just provide energy, like power to
Oh, okay.
the oil field. Yeah, we got these big ass generators that we gotta maintain. That's it.
Yeah. You know, I was waiting on Mario, you know, to get his own business because that HVAC is big. You know, that's what I want to do. I want to, you know, get out to go out and get in that truck and go out and, you know, he bid on a job. We get a big contract and be able to go to work every day and work. You know, do some real man stuff. You know, like what? Cause you know.
How you talk to Punky?
I be seeing him on the thing though.
Just holler at Punkin. Like Punkin, he be trying to get niggas to come out there with him. I got my CDL and shit, but he already know I'm in that field, so he like, shit, I know you can't really move like that. But
what he do?
He be on the move.
Oh, he drive trucks.
Yeah, he do, but he got his own dually.
Right.
He do his own shit. Like he got his own shit. He like, man, these niggas, he trying to get Roy a job. He trying to get Shannon a job. Ain't nobody trying to do nothing. So he's like, man, yeah. These niggas ain't trying to do nothing.
They say it's hard to find drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say it's hard to find drivers. Yeah, they say.
He just needs to, like, I don't know. He good though, like, man, he making that bread.
Yeah, he got
like little hot shots.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get into. But you know, like you say, man, I think you know, we all fam, man. When one do something, everybody gonna be able to do something. You know, yeah. You know, I wouldn't mind, you know, trying to get in. I heard the little van thing might be doing good too.
Yeah, all that, like little box trucks, a van.
You know,
I'm trying to get into something. If I can buy me a van to move some shit around, like just even some small shit.
Yeah, I heard you. I heard you can even get yeah, like a little Sprinter van or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you get your little Sprinter van.
Hey, what's wrong with you, man? What's wrong, man? Lay down. Lay down, man.
Boogeyman that came, huh?
Yeah, I walked outside. He was spooked.
Oh. Yeah, kids, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the channel gonna be cool, man. Just, you know, as soon as I got another thing I'm working on. Getting me some bigger stuff. But man, I've been just anxious to, you know, do some work, you know, put some work in, because I couldn't do that in a halfway house. I couldn't really just do content because it was, you know, I got to share the equipment. But now I got my own thing, man.
Yeah. You're doing it the right way though. Shit.
Yeah. Being up late night talking to the community, man. I don't mind late night work, cause I get up in the daytime, work out, and be able to talk about some issues that can really justify why we should do things with this election. We can take this. You should have heard this guy named Rick Jones, man, Dr. Rick Jones. He was talking about, man, he was going off. I was like, wow, somebody sent it to me. And I was like, man, that thing is tight. And I just like to listen to good information, because a lot of times people can't consume the good information and then use it.
Yeah.
They get it in the wrong way, and just like with scripture, a lot of guys, they don't understand it. They don't take it literally. They just think, everything is so hard. I just don't believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody, they want to eat. Everybody trying to eat. But I remember I used to go in the kitchen sometime, and the longer you sit down, the more you're going to eat. So I used to just go in there and get my stuff where I just eat a little bit.
Yeah.
Then they want you, then a lot of dudes want to eat right. I'm going to eat this, I'm not going to eat that. But, man, you back there eating 5 soups at night, man. You know what I mean? You don't want to eat. They be talking about, I don't eat all this meat and this and that, but you smoking cigarettes, man.
Yeah.
I don't do this, man, but I used to be like, man, these people crazy, man. You don't do this, but you do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you up too long, big brother. Let me see, can I call my other partner, man? I hit you up probably tomorrow, let you know what happened.
Yeah, shoot me your cash app or some shit. I'm gonna throw something on there and shit.
All right, big brother, we do that.
Okay then.
They got for the ministry.
Yeah, for sure. I'm ready for you to get that jump, like go and get that crank and shit.
Wait, man, we gotta do, fam. Oh yeah, I forgot, man. We supposed to be going to church together, man.
Yeah.
We might, we fool around and, man, things, man. We probably get one. I probably get one. We probably get one together, because the other guy, he was acting like he was so super spiritual. I ain't heard from him in a while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These guys, man, I don't know, man. These guys think these guys think they going straight to heaven.
Yeah, holier than thou. Like, nah, man. Like, we all human. You sin too, brother. Like, don't play.
Yeah, a lot of these dudes think you're gonna be more people in heaven than hell. They ain't gonna work like that.
Nah, it don't work like that.
I ain't the one.
You gonna get into the gates.
Yeah, I ain't the one sending nobody there, but at the same time,
yeah,
you can't just think that you so you so heavenly, earthly good. You gotta come down. Jesus came down to set an example, but hey, man, I ain't the one to be judging nobody, man, because I know all of us fall short, and all of us, is. Have you ever seen a person levitate off the ground?
I seen that video of it. I was like, man, what the fuck? I saw this shit on TikTok the other day.
Yeah, I ain't seen nobody do it, so I ain't seen nobody do that but Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, so especially the humans, the humans, they think hey, you ain't see that thing I sent you on. I'm looking at it right now. You ain't see what you call it?
Nah, I ain't see that.
Look at it right now. You can't see it. I'm looking at it.
Hold on. Let me see. Oh, hold on. Which one? I see the one with Keisha Cole though. I said, God.
I sent you that like yesterday, dog. You ain't see that?
No.
Man, she ain't playing.
Hold on.
You talking about hold on for
it? Instagram?
Huh?
Did you send it from Instagram?
I think so. Oh, you can't see it?
No.
Man, you got to see that. All right, let me see. You want me to send it again? That's on.
Yeah, send it. Yeah, send it to me again.
Let me see.
Like I see the Kim Porter book. Then I see the picture.
Okay, let me see how can I send it again. Hold up. Would you just see the little words there?
Hold on.
How you know I sent it to you? Okay, let me.
The last one I got was the Keisha Cole video.
That's it. That's the one I was sent you.
Okay, this your cash out.
Yeah, you can see it though, right there. You can see Keisha Cole, daughter.
Yeah, I see your. Yeah, I just got your cash out.
Okay. God, dog, you see that, man?
Man, that motherfucker.
I didn't even know she had no daughter.
Me neither. I always been in love with her ass though.
Man,
If I got a motherfucker.
I know I didn't know she had no daughter that old.
No, I'm saying I ain't think she did neither.
Yeah, Lord was good to her, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna talk about these old fake ass preachers though. Later on, I got a story to tell you about one of these fake motherfuckers.
All right, then we holler though. Let's call my boy. See what you talking about.
I'll be home till next coming Tuesday. So.
All right, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you something over there real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna hook up anyway. Cause we got to talk about, might be starting something, something with you on some other stuff. But we good. We gonna be all right though. Don't worry about it. We good.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Okay. One love, bro. I'll talk to you later.
All right, then.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me see. East side, west side, worldwide, up night with OG. Yeah, man. It's going down. Yeah. Hello? Huh? Oh, shit. Ain't nobody there. Yeah, let me see here. Yeah. Sardines for dinner. Last time you had some good sardines. This dude here is terrible. Yeah.
Your call has been forwarded to an...
Yeah, this guy here is terrible. Let's see who we call another caller. East side, west side, worldwide. Late nights with OG, man. Wait a minute. Yeah. Now you don't want to answer. Got something for you, buddy.